Hello there, and welcome to Nerd Virgin. I'm Greg, and I'm here with...
Alicia.
And on today's episode, we dive into episode 10, The Order of the Phoenix. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix is what I just read.
Yeah, it took you 6 months, but you read it.
It took 6 months to get this episode down, yes. But you will learn a lot about what I like and dislike, because is this the best book or the worst?
Also, is this the longest episode or the shortest?
Did we torture you by talking too long? Yes, the short answer is yes.
We actually agree a fair few times in this. I'm surprised.
We also disagree on things.
Well, that's the majority.
But yeah, I definitely have a strong opinion about this book. Do I love it? Do I not love it?
You'll see. So enjoy this episode. And as always, like, follow, comment, and share. And here is episode 10. Howdy, you crumple-horned snorkax, and welcome to Nerd Virgin. I forgot our show name.
It's been a while. And I might have read the wrong book if whatever you just said was supposed to stick with me.
It's a thing.
All right.
A singular thing. Welcome to episode 10. And Greg read Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
I did.
OTP. So we're going to find out what you think and find out how poorly you defined the words that I gave you, and then likes, dislikes, and see what's new in the Harry Potter universe for you.
The usual stuff for all our loyal listeners. Fair warning, we haven't recorded in 5, 6 months?
I think it's like 3,
4.
I know, I said it was when Matt was away, but Matt's always away. So, yeah, something like that.
So this book is not fresh in the mind. Well, we're gonna go. We're gonna do it.
It took him 5 months to read this.
5 months to get over the tragic death.
Read the book.
The tragic death.
You read for 11 hours on book 4, and this one took you.
I was still hung up on Dedrick.
4 months. A lot of people. That hurt a lot of people.
I know. I think it's what caused one of my sisters to stop reading the books.
Stop it. Well, it's a dead kid.
I did. Well, I know, but
sounds right.
Fake dead kid. All right. So let's get into the nitty gritty. You don't like nitty gritty?
Oh,
because it's a cliche, or does it mean something that I don't know?
It means something not nice.
Oh, I don't know the origin of that.
Greg learns new words another day. All right. Go ahead. Chapter 1.
Chapter 1. All right, now we're back at Privet Drive. I'm going to say Privet to spice it up a little bit because all the books start in the same place.
This is not Target. Keep going.
It's very repetitive, the beginning of these books. All right.
Yeah, because he's a kid home for summer.
Yeah, but now we know why at the end of this book. But to the naked virgin eye, it's very repetitive. So, all right, so he's back there. It's summer. He's waiting for something to happen. No one's writing him. He assumes that Ron and Hermie are busy. You meet... I wrote Mary Dorkins. I don't know if I was making fun.
Jorkins,
okay, so I was making fun of her. Mrs. Fig was a neighbor. Whatever, the usual shit with his cousin and him. I forgot the cousin's name.
Good job.
Dudley.
Yay, Duddykins.
Yes. Okay, so they have a little fight. Then Dementors come, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, what's going on here?
Yeah, because magic is like in where you're not supposed to see magic.
Yeah. And then Ron's like, fuck you, I'm going to use some magic to get rid of you. Even though Dudley's scared shitless.
Not Ron. Harry.
Did I say Ron?
You did.
Ron Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Rusty. So, yeah, so Harry uses magic outside of Hogwarts.
Yeah.
And now he's in trouble.
Yeah, well, because Dudley's been a dickhead with his friends. And then Harry fucking saves him.
Yes.
He's fucking useless.
And now...
But you also find out that there's magical people kind of like planted around him because his neighbor Fig is like the chapter ends with her being like, I'm gonna kill Mundungus Fletcher, and you're like,
Right.
what the fuck? This bitch has been like cat smelling, treating him like duty
Right.
neighbor.
You could tell, but from his name, you could tell he's kind of useless.
Mundungus, yeah.
Excuse me. So now Harry's expelled.
Yeah.
Did I just float forward too much?
No.
So now
Again,
Harry used
yeah.
magic outside. So
Yeah.
the mom,
Correct.
Ministry
of Magic.
If I say mom, that's what it is. Because Harry's mom's dead, y'all. So the mom's like, oh, you're gone. Tough shit. And there's going to be a trial.
A hearing, yeah.
A hearing at the mom. Chapter 2, nothing really stuck with me. Anything for you?
Yeah. Well,
My only note is remember my last
I know,
petunia.
and you need to know that.
Remember my last petunia.
But you don't know who says that, and it's important.
And I did write, who dat?
Correct.
Okay.
You're supposed to. All right.
Okay.
So then, okay, go ahead.
Okay, no, so now some of our terms from last episode start coming into place in the early chapters. We go to Grimmauld Place, the OOPHQ, y'all. So that's where the Order of the Phoenix, that's their little rebel base for the rebel wizards, the Jedi Order of Wizards.
They're not rebels, though. But
They're the rebel wizards because they're hiding from.
I know, but
they're hiding
they're
from the
not...
mom.
I wouldn't. Yeah. All right. Anyway, they're the good guys.
Literally saw it online described as a rebel base for rebel wizards, or the base for rebel wizards.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So that wasn't even my original thought. I came across that trying to refresh.
The good guys.
So we also learn of Nymphadora Tonks, who's a metamorphagus aura, and then Shacklebolt. So 3 terms of mine are all right here.
Yeah. Wait. So let's go back into what you said they were.
So
Originally.
Grimmauld.
You said this is a person. It's Gandalf's brother. He's a little kooky. He comes to visit.
My bad.
Wrong series. So it's a place. Meanwhile, you're going to see in the future, for those of you who are Harry Potter fans, there's a little bit of weird parallel in your definition there, but not with Grimmauld. Anyway, Nymphadora Tonks, you said addicted to sex in Hogsmeade. Professor Tonka Trunks, the next professor in the revolving door of professors, female. You got female right. The rest is all wrong. And then Shacklebolt, you said something that is a little lightning that breaks shackles.
You saying the nymph doesn't fuck?
Chains. And you were wrong. And Shacklebolt is badass. So I love that you did not get that right, but that you get to finally experience who he is. But yeah, they all come to get him. They all come to get him, and they bring him back to Grimmauld Place, which is smack in the middle of London. Cool little house that goes like, and just shows up out of nowhere. The people next door don't seem to know that they're there. Blardy, 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 blah. But we're getting the meat of who these people are, who the one side of the fight is, because we're building up, right? Things are getting deep and dark, and things are...
You say so. So right away I felt like Dumbledore was controlling everything for some reason.
Yeah.
I thought Harry was being dramatic because he was giving his little teeny attitude to his 2 best friends that weren't riding him all summer.
You picked up on something that the entire fandom picked up on. He's the most whiny in this book. He's like, well,
so that's like a Luke parallel.
Why? When is he whiny?
The whole first movie.
Oh, well, he's just whiny in general. I thought you were going to point out something that I didn't get experience yet.
I want to go to Tashi Station and get some power converters. And he doesn't want to,
he's annoying the whole series for me.
He went. He doesn't meet R2 and 3.
Well, I love Leia, but I don't because she's my sister.
Well, you don't love your sister, Alicia?
Oh my God, Yona, he just died, and I'm just going to walk away.
Yeah, because he's gone, and
he just left his dead body in the woods.
But Obi-Wan came back to him. He's like, yeah, I think Yoda's going to come back.
Sure, keep going, whiny.
Well, all right, well, one's literally a little brat. Anyway, Fudge, he's back, obviously.
He's a piece of
He wants Dumbledore, shut out, gone. No one at the mom believes that Voldy is back.
Yes.
The Daily Prophet is, ripping on Harry Potter. They think he's attention-seeking.
Yeah.
So what? You ain't wrong.
They are wrong. Dumbledore is back. You saw that. And a kid was murdered. So who do they think murdered this kid?
When I say attention-seeking, I mean, from his... friends and shit, not the world. Now, still early, and boom, I get hit with Mundungus, which I guess we get the. Oh, you bolded in Mundungus just so you want me to know.
No, I think that was a term early on.
We fucked up our notes. Bear with us.
Oh no, you said a spell. You fall in shit. You fall in dung. I mean, he is a piece of shit. Mundungus is pretty crap, but no, you thought it was a.
He was described
You
as
thought it was a spell.
described as a pile of rags.
Yeah.
So I guess Mundungus was cleaning the house. Has been vacant for 10 years.
No. They're all cleaning the house. They're to get. He's not cleaning shit. The order is cleaning it to make it like a space again. And think about it. Like if this was their spot when the last war happened, it was when Harry was born. So it's taken a long fucking time to get back there.
There's a good in between from Mrs. Weasley and Sirius, where he's not a child, and Mrs. Weasley like he's not James, and then Sirius goes, "He's not your son." I like that.
Oh, it was snappy.
Doesn't argue over letting Harry ask questions like, "Where's Voldy?"
To me, it's one of those first times that you actually see kind of behind the curtain the adults. Like, you're not just getting the kids surmising what they've overheard the adults saying. They're actually yelling at each other in front of the kids as if the kids weren't there at points.
It's almost like in Stranger Things if the parents weren't fucking clueless and they actually helped. Lupin is around, one of my favorite characters. He says, "We know quite a lot, but, you know, the mom is after Dumbledore so he could lose his Order of Merlin, demoted from Chief Warlock, all that."
Well, yeah, because everybody's discrediting him.
Yeah. No one believes that the big baddie is.
Dumbledore is hashtag fake news to the world.
Yeah. Now, I don't remember the big thing about the weapon. Voldemort needs a weapon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we find out later it's the orb. Is that the weapon?
Mm-hmm.
Because in my notes that was escape.
Yeah, the prophecy. He needs.
That's the weapon.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure because I was reading notes. I was like, I don't remember shit from 4 months.
Well, because if I'm remembering correctly, it's Sirius who's like he's looking for something, and that's when they're like, "Shut up, stop!" Like that's enough.
Okay.
Like they're kids.
Okay.
They're not supposed to know this.
Okay, and then
We continue in their house. Yeah.
continue on. You find out about like Sirius's family.
Such a cool spot because you find out so much more about the extended wizarding world here, just through Sirius's family tree. Because there are points in the family tree where you realize that everybody is connected, which you wrote sounds like incest.
I did write.
But you find out that Molly's interrelated into these families, like the Weasleys, but that like everybody is of like magic descent. So like a lot of the older people, which is what is Voldemort's main purpose, is to like keep these bloodlines.
And another Star Wars parallel, how as the story goes, you learn of relations, father, son, sister, twins, all that stuff.
Yeah. But you also like find out.
Just on the surface. I'm not
Okay.
just
I
saying.
mean, you would.
Regulus, learn of him. He's dead now. He joined the Death Eaters, though. And then you learn of, I believe you learn of or introduced to Bellatrix. I don't remember her from a previous book.
Oh. Is she not mentioned in previous?
Maybe we do. Maybe we know that she killed the Longbottoms. Maybe
No,
I'm wrong
you
on that?
find that out later this book.
Okay, so then I believe this is the introduction.
Oh, okay, great. She's fucking.
I believe, unless there's a
Okay.
scene in what's the jail, Azkaban.
Yeah, but I don't
There
think.
might be a reference to her in another book around Azkaban. So you learn about the very complex family tree of Sirius,
Yeah.
who was my favorite character. Sirius, Lupin, and Hermie and Voldemort are my favorite characters. Everyone else can go scratch.
Sirius is my favorite character.
Oh, we get along once.
Once.
So,
Everybody mark it.
and then I wrote Scrimgeour.
Yeah, Scrimgeour is the new Minister of Magic.
Okay. Now it's sorry.
Oh,
Now
wait, is he?
you tell me, wizard, witch, woman.
But Fudge is still.
WWW.
Fudge. Oh, no. Because wait. Does Fudge get dropped because Cedric died? Or Fudge gets dropped at the end of this book? Is Scrimgeour just. Maybe he's just like a side
Well,
character.
they turn
right now.
Fudge into a believer later because he sees him. But
Yeah, but
Spoiler alert.
But I think that that's when the rest of the
Spoiler alert for 35 minutes.
no, that's when I think that. Anyway, Scrimgeour I think is just like a side guy right now. I don't think he's a minister.
Oh, I did have a question mark. So
Go ahead. Yeah. All right.
All right. So now we're at the Ministry of Magic. It's trial time for the little Howard Polo.
Yeah.
So you learn of Amelia Bones, and I said, does she now?
Gross.
Big statues, wizard and witch. I don't think they say who they are just yet. I don't know if you ever learn. But Kingsley and Harry Potter can't know each other because no one's supposed to know of the Order of the Phoenix.
Right.
They changed the time in the courtroom because they haven't used it in years. Arthur Weasley is not allowed to go in.
Yeah, so there's a lot of like little things here that are fun. You get to see.
Who? Go on.
You like your little bars where it's like right? It's setting. It's scenes. It's fun for.
You're the one who wants to live with Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen.
I do. I want to live in those underground, cool ass.
Well, they're currently barbecued, so go move in.
Anyway, there's a lot in here that you get to know about the ministry, and you like go on elevators, and there's notes and all these things. But again, for plot reasons, like, and for our poor listeners, we're just gonna skip over all of it, which upsets me, but it is what it is. But yes, okay, so you get to the end, and they're like, "Oh fuck, we're late." So they're running. And they found out that it was changed, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, I can't go in with you. So Harry's like, fuck. So open the door, start next chapter, which is, the hearing.
Then you find out that the room that they're now in, the courtroom, is the same from Dumby's Pensive, which is a callback. 50 people, Fudge is in the middle, Amelia Bounds, Fudge, Dolores Umbridge are interrogators. I believe this is your introduction to Dolores Umbridge, who's my favorite character. Because no one hates her. That was a joke.
I'm literally blinking at him.
And then there's...
Well, wait. So isn't it crazy that a kid... How old is he at this point? It's book 5. 15?
Too old.
He's 15 years old, and there's 50 fucking people, like 50 judges, just looking at him, and they're expecting him to basically defend himself.
Well, you know what?
So fucked up.
You know what? He defended himself against Dementors in the real world. They should lock him up. Throw away the key.
Next. So Dolores Umbridge. Yeah, but then...
Now the witnesses show up.
Dumby comes in.
Now you're calling him Dumby. Welcome to my world. So witnesses come in to back up Harry.
No, Dumbledore comes in. Dumbledore calls witnesses in. Dumbledore comes in.
He brought Mrs. Fig.
Yeah, he brings him in. Oh, sorry. I thought you said that Dumbledore was being a witness. He's not.
Okay, yeah.
He wasn't there. So he comes in to defend him because he's like, oh, my bad. You guys
he brought
are...
in Mrs. Fig.
Yeah, because he basically was like, interestingly enough, you changed the time, but I just happened to be here 3 hours before you started the trial because he knew that they were going to pull some shady shit because he's fucking dealt with them before. And he's like, cool. Yeah, no worries. I just happened to be walking by this courtroom on my like Tuesday. Badass. Anyway, keep going. So yeah, he brings in Fig.
He walked through that Dumbledore. So he brought in Miss Fig. Miss Fig vouches that she saw the Dementor, right?
No, she can't see them. That's the whole thing. She's
in a squib?
Yay, look at you.
That's from the online review I did this morning.
Great.
She's a squib, so I guess she's the descendant of
But she
wizards.
feels it.
Okay, I don't remember any of that. So
she can't see them, but they suck all the happiness out of your life. She's John Cena? No, the Dementors are
John Cena. To Miss Fig. So Harry is cleared of all charges. He can go back to Hoggy.
Yeah, because they're dumbasses. Even though when they raise their hands, do you remember who raises their hand that he's guilty?
No.
Your girl Umbridge is one of them. It's like 2 people.
Love her. So chapter 9, we're up to around about now. We learn the new dark arts defense teacher, or we learn that there will be one.
Yeah, because we're back at Grimmauld.
Ron is now a prefect.
Mm-hmm.
Hermie's now a prefect. HP, Harry, is mad jelly. He thinks he's better than Ron. Friend. And then I wrote Tonks no, Siri no, James no, Lupin yes as prefix when they're Tonks.
Yeah, when they were in it, yeah.
They were the OGOOP, yo.
Right. Sirius and James obviously weren't because we find out later in this book they were a bunch of jabronis. But
I guess, there's some picture. The Harry's parents are in it. Wormtail's in the pic.
Oh, he gets the original Order of the Phoenix picture, which is so cool. Right. Yeah, and there's so many people in it. There's a lot of people in it. Unnecessary to go through. But the most important, is that you find out, number one, that Wormtail was in it, which is the whole betrayal. Because he was in the Order of the Phoenix, but he was the double spy.
Wormy gonna worm, yeah.
But also that the Longbottoms were tortured into madness by Bellatrix Lestrange. Yeah,
sounds hot. She sounds hot.
So you've learned. You've learned the unforgivable curses? No.
Yeah, there are like 3 of them, right?
Yeah, Avada Kedavra, Crucio, and
Yes.
yeah. Okay, so they were Crucio. They were quite literally tortured in pain until they lost their minds by Bellatrix, and it's one of the more like recent historical, like in their world, like horrible things that have happened to people. So you get a little bit of Neville's background and why he's living with his grandma, and you get like, because you didn't know any of that previous. You thought his parents were either dead or whatever. Anyway, okay. So we go to Hogwarts.
I wrote Ron dead fake Boggart.
Oh, that's why it's
Is that a
called The
dream?
Woes of Miss Weasley. No, and this is like, okay, as a parent, it's the like hardest part of the book for me to read. So remember Boggarts? They were, when Lupin was their teacher.
Show your fear.
They show your biggest fear, and they just hear her crying in one of the rooms, and Harry runs in there to see Ron dead on the floor, but it's not Ron, it's a Boggart. And every time that she says ridiculous, she's not doing it with enough oomph, so it turns into one of her other children, or Harry, or yeah. So it just keeps popping into, which is an interesting concept because previously we only saw Boggarts turn into things that kids were afraid of, right? Their grandma, or they were afraid of sharks or snakes or spiders, Greg. But this is the first time that we see, again, I think it's just taking us into more mature territory in that a parent's worst fear would be losing a kid.
Right now, my biggest fear is a 5th book in a series that's really long and not great.
Oh,
so now we meet Luna Lovegood. I think we meet her. She is Loony Lovegood to others. She is a Ravenclaw. Around now, Cho Chang's back. She's trying to get on that Harry's. She's trying to get on that broomstick.
Mm-hmm.
What? Malfoy is the Slytherin prefect. I wrote Luna's weird, and then Grubbly Plank replaced Hagrid for the creature lessons. Reptile horses? ?
Yeah.
The coaches are pulled by them.
Yes.
Only Harry can see these horses? ?
Yeah.
But Luna can.
Which is not helpful because they call her Loony, so he's like, great.
Yeah, Harry's an oddball. They have always pulled the carriages. I guess no one really.
Well, she said that.
Now, who's Sturgis? You left it in the notes. Sturgis hasn't turned up twice in a week?
Oh, Sturgis Podmore. So one of the.
I need to know him or.
The reason that I left it in the notes is because, again, we're starting to get into like people are going missing. And this is reminiscent of the First War. Because, right, didn't you say Amelia Bones in the beginning?
Bones
is missing, is she not? And this is now somebody else that's not turning up.
Is that...
So I'm just leaving it in there for like, dun, dun, dun,
yeah.
Question mark.
Well, that didn't land with me.
Great.
All right, so now we're around chapter 11, and we get 200 pages before we're finally back in Hogwarts. So Hagrid's missing. Now Umbridge is in Hogwarts.
Yeah.
I don't know if we know yet, but she is now the new dark arts professor. If it's not said yet, it's going to be said soon.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new Sorting Hat song.
Bitch.
It's way too fucking long. Hogwarts is in danger. I have warned you. Stand together. Be strong.
Isn't this the first time we get the song? No, we got it year 1. Year 2, they were in the Whomping Willow. Year 3, why don't they get there?
No, they see it all. They're there for the...
No, they're not. They're not. They miss it so many times. I feel like this is the first time in a long time. Because then the sorting ceremony,
Yeah, I think this is the first time since book 1
that you get the song. Anyway, keep going.
But, I mean, we know what it is. If they did the Sorting Hat every fucking book, it'd be like, really? So, the good choice. A new song, very long. Now you realize that the mom, M-O-M, is interfering at Hogwarts. Dumby and HP, Harry, seem to be unhinged. They're getting,
so again, this is like
side-eyed.
dividing the magical community. Some people are like, he's out of his mind and he's lying. And Dumbledore and Harry Potter are stupid and there's no reason to be afraid and la 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 la. Feels very mirrored to current times.
Yeah. So, all right. So now we're bleeding into chapter 12. Professor Umbridge is now a professor. You learn that. Fifth year for these kids are OWL years.
Yeah.
OWL year, maybe the first.
Yeah. This is like the SATs for magic community.
Those are always fun. Nobody knows Harry Potter gave the twins his winnings, Fred and George. That's still, a callback. It's relevant because they want to open their shop and shit. For 6 years, this is just notes for myself.
Yeah.
Cedric was Cho's boyfriend. Harry's always awkward around Cho. You can give potions after 5.
I know. Just a
building.
bunch of things that, yeah.
Snape is obviously still a dick.
These are all things that kind of get eliminated in the movies, and, I understand why. I mean, you're sad when they
Right.
do.
And it seems like Umbridge is the new professor to keep Harry
But
in
this
check.
is, yeah.
Then you learn that Umbridge is like, we ain't doing spells, you're not doing shit. You're just going to learn, real basic, stupid shit.
But this is the beginning of their butting heads. Because he's like, she starts criticizing Lupin, and he's like, okay, but what about this shit that's out there? And she's like, there's nothing waiting out there.
Who do you think wants to attack children? Because no one believes.
Yeah, she's being manipulative. She's being a bitch. And she takes points from Gryffindor and
then the tension starts because Harry's like, he wasn't dead. No one believes me. I'm a little boy.
Well, it's more like, how the fuck did Cedric die then, bitch?
Harry did it.
Nice.
The mom guarantees you are not in danger. It's very
analytical, very.
It's very almost Big Brothery.
It is.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but that's what the government's gonna want you to believe. No. You're safe.
Well, yeah.
You're safe from nuclear warfare. You're safe from all these other things that the world convinces you that you're safe from. But the reality is nobody's fucking safe from shit.
Well, yeah. Well, they say Cedric was a tragic accident, but I guess Harry and everyone and
he says
it's murder.
Yeah, and that's
Voldemort
why
killed him, and you know it.
So now he gets detention.
Detention starts pretty much torture for the kids.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think of his detention?
What I always think in all these books, you should go to Dumbledore and tell him what's going.
Would you have survived cutting into your own hand, saying I must not tell lies for an hour back old in our high school days there, Gregory?
Well, I would just use the Force and shove the quill into her eye.
Oh my
God. Yeah, I mean.
That's a little more like Marvel. There's a character with the blue thing on his head that.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Guardians.
Yeah. That's how I pictured you doing that.
I'm in Harry Potter and Deadpool world mode right now.
Okay.
I can't think of his name.
But you know what
It'll
I'm
come to me
talking
in
about.
5 minutes. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking
Okay.
about. Yeah, no, I mean, he's stuck.
But he looks at her like, you sadistic bitch.
I don't know, maybe I see it differently. He beat her in a court case. He's at least almost stopped Voldemort's attacks in one form or another, once or twice already. He can probably figure out a way to get this freaking witch out of your life. But I don't know. To answer your question,
He's making him right in his own blood.
Yeah, but
no response.
People are trying to kill him. He's dealt with worse.
Okay. All right. Wow. Are you defending Harry?
No, I'm saying
you just said you should tell Dumbledore, but right now you're just like,
yeah, figure this out.
Okay.
You don't have to go through this, you dumb little idiot.
All right. Well, sound like that.
No,
well, he doesn't even tell Ron and Hermione, but
yeah. So he's an abuse victim. Speak up. Defend yourself in that situation as fast as you can. But Ron sees his hand, and then even Ron says, listen to Greg on that podcast in the real world and tell Dumbledore. And I wrote, same old dumbass Harry. And I did write a note, boring, because it's a little more of the same to me so far. So we go on, and then now it's time to write to Sirius. Because Harry knows Sirius is at Grimmauld. So they're right, Dear Sniffles. He wrote to him in a not-so-subtle code. I don't remember what they're writing. Does he tell? He's just updating about the new professor.
yeah, Sirius wants to know about what's going on, but they can't do so in an obvious way. So they just write to him. But he's more so writing to him to be like, Umbridge isn't letting us practice protecting ourselves.
At this point, we know where Sirius is.
Yeah, he's at He's at the
He is, for
order.
sure?
He's at the order. Yeah.
Okay. But that I wasn't sure. Okay.
No, he's stuck at the order. Remember, he can't.
Yeah,
go
he's
anywhere.
stir
Yeah.
cabin fever, stir
But
crazy.
they're basically trying to tell him, like, by the way, they're not teaching us shit this year.
Yeah, they just
To
keeping
defend
everyone.
ourselves on purpose. So could the Ministry of Magic be in cahoots with the bad guys because they're not fucking letting us?
That's what it seems like.
Yeah,
That's what
okay.
They want you to believe.
All right, so you get a little bit more about 15.
She's
yeah.
scared of Lupin. She doesn't like half-breach. Fudge doesn't like Dumbledore. He doesn't want any wizard combat. He thinks he's starting his own army to fight against the mom.
Mhm.
And then along these lines, like, there's some interaction with Cho, I believe, and Harry. So,
Yeah, a little bit.
I wrote a little, I wish that I had Cedric's girl.
Oh my God.
I want the dead kid's girl. And then there's a little note about Hagrid got separated from Maxime. I don't know how they know that. Is Hagrid back now? I don't think he is.
No, Maxime is back.
Maxime, okay.
That's
that makes
how
sense.
you know.
That makes sense. Okay.
'Cause you're like, where the heck is he?
So, this is the first mention of Hagrid this whole book. We're
Right.
almost halfway through, so I'm like, that guy. Where'd he go? He had some mission. And now you start getting into all the tweaks and changes at Hogwarts.
Yeah, the Ministry truly showing why they chose Umbridge to be in there.
They have a High Inquisitor.
Yeah, they're infiltrating.
It's the first ever, and it's Umby. I'm calling her Umby.
Yeah.
A new authority.
Gumby and Umby.
Yes, Dumby and Umby. New authority over Mom, over Hogwarts.
Dumby over Umby.
For Mom, sorry. New authority for the Ministry over Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Malfoy, of course, is happy that Dumbledore is being watched and being questioned after his hires of Moody, Lupin, because they have, done some stuff, I guess, against him specifically.
Yeah, he's just being a dick in class.
Some wizards resigned because of this move. Mom can hire teachers. The Ministry can hire teachers. Dumby can. Lessons will be inspected. Professors will be reviewed.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, good old rating system for teachers. At least those of us using good old Danielson, which is BS, but topic for another day.
Don't know what that means. I'm
It's
related
fine.
to like three teachers,
Yeah.
at least.
Anybody that's a teacher here knows that that's what we. Anyway, keep going.
So I guess we have the.
So you start getting the observations of the teachers.
Yeah, and
which is some of it is comic, some of it is comedy, some of it's supposed to piss you off, right? Like you're supposed to, like she goes in, doesn't she go into Bins, who's the ghost, and she's just kind of like, yeah, yeah.
but she's really after Trelawney, whatever. I think Flitwick might get observed first, and all.
Yeah.
And then I have the grading system. I don't know. Should I go into that?
No.
Okay. Dreadful, whatever, all that. If you're a fan, you know. If you're not a fan, I don't blame you. No, I'm just kidding. It's not important. McGonagall.
Yeah.
She was observed, and I guess she doesn't mess around.
No, she does not.
She's, the
She's
one
like, fuck off. I'm
she
teaching.
sticks up.
Like, leave me alone. And
Yeah.
this is I mean, we all have fallen in love with McGonagall in the past, but we've fallen in love with her a little bit more because she's like, suck it. Get out of my classroom. This is what I'm teaching.
And then all this time, Harry keeps getting detentions from Umby and the hand shit. And then I don't know who says it, but the students all get together, the fifth years, and they're like, we should learn the defense ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And Hermy, the only smart kid, she's like, hey, Harry, why don't you teach us? You're the best at it.
Yeah.
And he, like I said in like episode 3,
He always gets help.
Harry says it was all luck. I almost always had help. You could take out the almost. And Hermy says Voldy's name, the real name, for the very first time.
Yeah.
And throughout this book, which I've left out, the scar is hurting. Obviously, we know the connection now.
Yeah.
Especially as Voldemort's getting stronger and the visions and the dreams, so these are all happening throughout the book. And the scar is hurting. I believe Lupin said not to worry about the scar.
I don't remember.
Maybe Sirius did. I don't know. This whole book is like trying to shelter Harry, keep him away from things.
Yeah. Yeah.
We left this out. Dumby wouldn't even look at him at the trial.
He won't make eye contact with
But
him.
was that the best? Was that the best move? I don't know. Even keeping Sirius locked up, are these the best moves? Because shit turns for the worse.
I know, but you understand it in the end. But you're kind of like, what the heck?
But
like, why is he not like?
I feel like these people need to trust each other more.
Anyway, all right, so we get the kids together in Hogsmeade. It's a bunch.
So we can't have a discussion about the terrible decisions made in this fucking book.
No, you know what? Go back to
I'm
fine.
over it. We're back at Hogsmeade and we talk about shit. Parvati's. What do you want to hear, listeners? Write and comment below if you'd rather us talk about.
Well, no, honestly, we can skip this entire effing chapter and just talk about Dumbledore's decisions. Do you think that what would have been a better approach? He has no idea the extent of their connection because they've never dealt with this kind of magic where somebody's connected through somebody's fucking scar that their mom saved them and that love is protecting him. How is he supposed to know? He believes that Voldemort is acting through Harry.
But it's not
so
like.
Why would he make any kind of
But everyone knows
move to be near him?
Everyone knows what the end game is. Everyone knows there has to be a battle. Everyone knows shit's about to hit the fan eventually, and it's all about.
What do you mean? Everybody knows
They
that.
should. It
what
should
do you mean?
be-
Oh, you know that as the reader
Why did the order? Why did the order get back together?
because they
Why are they keeping
because
Harry
it's sounding
sheltered?
familiar.
Because they know what's coming. They
No,
know,
it's like-
they know people who know he's back, and they know
Yes,
what he's after and who he's after. So prepare him.
Why? How do they know who he's after? They
'Cause
don't.
He's already tried to kill him in 3 books.
Until the end of this book, you don't know for sure that he's after Harry.
Really,
Yeah.
really.
Yes.
He keeps coming to him in different forms of like ghost form, snake form.
Okay.
Really?
Once he's tried to kill him. Once. Book 1 through Quirrell.
Highly disagree.
2 and 3, he does not try to kill him.
But they know he's in danger. They know
3,
they
he's
know
not
it
even
all
in.
revolves around him because he's the only one he couldn't kill when he was a baby. He couldn't finish the job. So anyway, I thought obviously they should have been preparing him better, and like Dumbledore clearly made the wrong decisions here because people lost their life. So now we start learning the decrees. Everything's got to be approved by the High Inquisitor, Umbridge. Dark Arts is fucked.
Yeah.
There's a jinx on the parchment that they signed by Hermie. And then I wrote why, because they want to start doing the dark arts in secret, so these kids are prepared, so they get it, but the adults don't. Anyway, and I wrote like, why not ask for approval for like a Glee club, and just do dark arts?
Because they're going to watch it.
Know that? Do we
Yes,
know that?
yes, we do.
She's watching the.
She's got her
professors.
inquisitorial squad running around to like check on people. So if they're not singing,
sew a bigger cloak of whatever, and hide under the.
invisibility, you can't sew a cloak of
Sure
invisibility.
you can. It's a fucking fake little wizard world.
Sure, let's just
There's ghosts.
make a lightsaber that's got 75 fucking sticks and just sit there like a porcupine of fucking lightsabers.
That would work. See, that would work. Anyway, so Quidditch is now banned too. No chance that sticks, but I wish it.
Hate
Now-
that you hate on Quidditch so much.
It's lame. Why did Dumbledore keep denying you the dark arts job? That's what Umbridge asked Snape.
It's when she comes to observe him. It's
So now she's trying to.
well, because
what a
he's
rift.
also. Well, no, she's being a bitch. It's also showing like
Oh, isn't she trying to turn Snape against Dumbledore?
no,
Are you sure about that?
she doesn't know that they're on the same side. Think about that.
Yeah, but wouldn't she just want more people on her side within the walls?
No, I think that she's trying to prove that he's a fucking loser. Like, why you've applied for this job several times? Why did you not get it? Because she's evaluating him. So she's like, oh, you're a great potions teacher only because you weren't good enough to be the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher.
I would have to revisit that paragraph. Never gonna. So, divination class, Dream Oracle, Trelawney is hysterical, angry tears. He's on probation. Shit goes down. Umbridge is after all these professors. And then we get a little bit into the Fred and George of it all. They're like, they know their stuff, the jokes and shit.
Like them yet?
They're not a. I don't dislike
I
them.
just love their
I don't
comedic
dislike them.
timing.
I think they're
hilarious.
I think they're needed at times. They don't take away from the story. So now I wrote Sirius knew about the secret group. The hell did I mean there?
Meaning they're telling him about the DA.
Dark Art? Okay, the D. Yeah, oh yeah, they call it the DA, but it's Dumbledore's army.
Yeah.
We know that already or no?
Yeah, no, that's the next
Oh, no,
chapter.
that's the
But
next one, okay.
they're telling, again, they're
They're
updating
they're
Sirius. You're
keeping
getting
Sirius now.
like,
Okay.
yeah, you're getting, and he keeps telling Harry like, please keep protecting yourself because last year all the evidence pointed to somebody trying to kill you. So,
have we met the laziest named creature
constant
in this
vigilance, which
series
you
yet?
don't understand yet. What?
Have
Oh
we?
no, you do. Wait, that was last book. Constant vigilance. Sorry, keep going.
We've met the laziest named character in the series.
Who?
Creature with a K. We've met him already.
Yeah, in
we haven't mentioned him.
order. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, he's like the house elf, right?
Yes.
House elf for the
House of Black.
The House of Black.
Yeah, a Grimmauld place.
Which House of Black I think is a wrestling, which is weird. Anyway, I believe so. I'll look that up later with you off air. So obviously it's, I believe Sirius says it's better to be expelled knowing defense than.
Absolutely.
Here we go. There's some advice from a fucking adult.
No wonder Sirius is your favorite character.
It's more than that, but okay. So all this shit, is this when they? Was that still a letter? Was that still a letter to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because they haven't blocked the mail yet.
Okay, that's coming. Spoiler alert. So now we're getting into like the middle of the book. Easily could have been chapter 6, but anyway. So
Keep going.
We learn that they name the students name the Dark Arts Defense group, whatever, after school club, the DA, and it's the Dork Association, right? No, it's Dumbledore's army, which actually comes back to bite them in the ass.
It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it totally works for them.
Well, no.
Yeah, because he's got to get out of there anyway.
Gets the Ministry to get Dumbledore out of there, because then they actually think that he's starting an army to go against them.
Hashtag fake news. They're all crackheads, and they're all.
How can you say that does not work against them? When Dumbledore had to vanish himself, vanish.
Both. I don't think it.
It got Dumbledore out of Hogwarts, which is the worst news for these kids. That name of the group alone.
Fine, I'll give that to you. Okay.
Oh, I'm right. So anyway, okay. So so now we're into the weapon again, the stealth weapon, and I wrote, what is his plan? Then I had this crazy little theory that is Luna the stealth. She kind of randomly appears, kind of injects herself into the story. She's hanging around Harry. She can see those reptile things alongside Harry. Is she the weapon? Is this Voldemort in disguise?
Right.
Like his vessel.
Which, is understandable because in book 2, you get the kid version of him in the diary. So
Tom
I
Riddle?
can see, how you might think that she's.
So I went there in a theory, mid-book.
It's an interesting one. I've never heard that.
Because I'm smarter than all you nerds.
Are you? It was wrong. So moving on.
Well, you just argued about the Dumbledore army, and I was right. So we're even so far. So, all right, Lion and the Serpent is a chapter 19.
Mm-hmm.
The coins are meeting with info. What? Did I write? Oh, the fake galleons?
Yeah, so the fake, they give them the date and the time to go to the room of requirement.
Okay, and
what did you think about that?
I think I had a note that it seemed like Dumbledore was setting it up for them.
Oh.
I think that's what I thought.
He's not, but
thought it felt a little too convenient. I don't know.
It could be anything you want it to be, though. Isn't that fucking badass?
No. Give me answers.
No.
So,
a room? You're literally saying
the room
itself.
I misunderstand you. I thought you meant the interpretation of the room.
No, the room itself. Isn't that cool? Like, if you have to take a shit, it comes up as a bathroom. Or, if you need a quiet office, it'll give you a desk and
right now, I'd like a quiet room.
Oh, my God.
To talk to our listeners. So now, a week's worth of detention for some reason for Harry and George, unless Gio was a different character. And now it gets all in with Dolores, Minerva, Fudge. Decree number 25, Inquisitor has all authority over punishment.
Yeah, because McGonagall's like, fuck off. They're mine to punish. And she's like, you don't have that authority. And she's like, I actually do. So she's like, well, I'm going to go back to Fort Fudge and get some more power.
And I guess around this time, Quidditch is back in session. Right. Because we have a lifelong ban for Harry and George and Fred.
And their brooms get taken.
And their brooms are gone.
But
Hagrid is back. says Hermie. So we get to the chapter titled Hagrid's Tale. Hagrid comes back. He's all fucked up.
Yeah, because they look at the window and his fire is on, or
Put
lights
some
are on.
dragon meat on that face, you
Yeah.
troll guy, whatever you are. Half giant, whatever. So he was on a top secret mission. You can't tell him what happened. And I wrote, did the Giants kick his ass?
Oh, they did.
Capital letters LOL.
Why?
That's funny to me.
That he got his ass kicked by giants?
Yeah, I found it funny. It's like, oh, you want our help? Take this fist. So G-Men and the mountains, we learned G-Men, short for giants. Took a month to get there. There's not many left. And then we found out that Hagrid's parents are dead.
Yeah.
Did he learn that on the trip?
Well, no, his dad died when he
Okay.
was younger.
Again, Rusty, this book is not.
What I
fresh in the mind.
find really weird about this whole thing about him being a half giant is, what the fuck did his mom and dad
Make the sex.
conceive him? She's a fucking giant. She's double the size of him, and his dad is half the size of him.
So at least,
like,
listen, fans. At least she wants to talk
how?
about that more than she wants to talk about theories and guesses and
Come on, the
That's
fandom
my
has
co-host,
got to have
everyone.
thought about this.
sex craze, Alicia.
I'm sorry, you called Nymphadora Tonks a sex crazed
Her
person.
name's almost Nympho.
Listen,
Anyway.
he's half giant, and you find out these people are ginormous, that they beat the shit out of you. So either his dad is into like question mark bestiality, or like he's a sadist, or he
Well,
likes
listen,
like S&M. Like what?
Maxime came back with Adam, so he ain't giant down there.
Okay.
So now,
All right. Well, you get that. So
yeah, so now we get into the Thestrals.
yeah.
And people who have seen death can see.
So you get the understanding.
I don't remember why. What's Luna's tragedy?
Her mom.
Are we coming to that, or did we know that?
Well, you find out
Okay.
that's why.
Okay.
Because she saw her mom pass.
Now it's Christmas time. There's a mistletoe.
Which is sad. But did that not kill your theory?
What was my theory? Oh, that Luna.
Yeah.
Well, no, because Voldy's, of course, seen
Okay. Fair.
more than anyone.
Yep.
So he's caused it. So now Neville can see them. We learn the black winged horses, and then Cho's trying to get her bang chang on. I really like it. They kissed.
Yeah.
Cho cries often, and
Yeah, she cries while they're kissing.
Mm.
Isn't that fun?
no. I wrote flying badly. Is she like struggling at Quidditch right now? Is that what's going on?
I guess.
Okay, so Harry wanted to bite a guy, hurt the guy, blood. Ron woke him, vomits. Was that
Yeah,
a dream?
sorry, it was a dream. Yeah, he dreams that he wanted to bite somebody, and
Okay, is this this is the dream about Ron's father
yes,
being attacked by the snake,
yes,
who's Voldemort.
But Harry is the snake in the dream.
Okay, and then Harry tells McGonagall,
Yes.
and then she's gonna go run tell Dumby.
Yes, and it's Christmas, and we are at the ward
Okay, so now
at the hospital, which is so okay. I need to stop here because
ahead.
this is something that we're gonna have to, make short as well. However, St. Mungo's is such a cool, like, little side. This is one of the things that's cut entirely from the movies, and it's sad for the true fans because it would be such a cool place to see, like their hospital, even though previous to now, you just believe that all injuries are kind of fixed with magic.
Talking about Mungos, right?
Yeah, Mungos, yeah. And you get the whole like, oh, it's supposed to look like an old Macy's that's been abandoned, and you enter here, but all the different floors have all these different things that magic people too still haven't figured out how to solve. Like you wrote, what's the point of this book? But
500 pages. I felt it was a lot of fluff.
to find out that Arthur is fine. I think that there's so much to Mungo's. Maybe we'll do like a little side thing to chat about it. But yeah, plot wise, you really only understand why they're bringing you there because you see the sadness that is
The Longbottoms?
yeah, and the ramifications, the long-term ramifications of war. Like why beyond death, what else could Voldemort bring to their world that's not why they're trying to fight back? To me, that's why this chapter was in there. It's not just about he's going to kill people. It's about they torture people into quite literal insanity for the remainder of their lives. And Neville is a parentless kid
Here's
because
the
of
thing.
this
I don't know
war.
if I thought this was fluff or the whole 400 pages.
Wow. Thanks. All right. So moving on.
Wait, hold on. I just wanted
All
the
right.
one note that I find interesting is no cure for a werewolf bite.
Yeah. That's the whole point of this hospital, right? It's the place where the no cure people have to kind of go. Think about it. You see Lockwood again. You see Lockwood, who has erased his own memory with a broken wand. You see the Longbottoms, who have been tortured into madness. You see
plot hole. I'm going to skip ahead
I'm
just
sure
for the question.
There's lots of plot holes in this story, by the way.
Werewolf bite, no cure, right? But we learned that only one person can kill Voldy. Only Harry can kill Voldemort. We learn at the end of the story.
Yeah,
What if Lupin bites Voldemort?
He just becomes a werewolf. There's no cure for the
Oh, that's what
werewolf.
they mean. Yeah, it wouldn't kill you. Yeah. I'm on very little sleep.
Next.
That'd be cool if Voldemort was also a werewolf.
No, you do not want him to have that.
Plot hole closed.
Yeah, there you go.
It was a plot hole for a second.
Yeah, it's just Christmas, and you wrote.
But there's never
I love Christmas.
never a
in
werewolf
the
cure.
book.
Anyway, we're gonna get it. All right. So now Christmas on the Closed Ward is the name of the chapter. We won't have to get into that. We learn about Creature a little bit more here. Nobody has seen Creature. Blah, 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 blah. He kept serious stuff that he thought he had thrown away.
Which is an interesting thing that you pointed out, which I'm glad that you're saying.
That I don't remember, but I did point it out. Yes.
You did.
Give me
point it
credit.
out.
Give me more credit for that.
You will. And the fans understand why I'm saying that.
So nobody's seen Creature. I did write this book. Sucks. I did write that, but I'll skip over that. I did think it was a lot of secret stuff in the first 500 pages. Then Grandma Longbottom shows up. Where are we now? Are we in Mungos? Grandma shows up to Hogwarts? Where does Grandma?
Oh, no. She was in the hospital. She was visiting with Neville. They see Neville. He's like bringing his mom a plant.
Okay.
It's really sad. It's very sad. But again, Christmas plot points. It's moving the story along. You're understanding a lot of why it's getting dark now.
Okay.
Why people would.
And now we get to, I believe, my last term. A clemency.
A clemency. You said a clemency was, in your dry terms, you get a clemency from missing class today from Madame Pomfrey. It's like a get out of jail free card. Beyond incorrect. A clemency is actually magical defense of the mind against external penetration.
And they want Harry to do that, and I said it shouldn't be hard for him since he's a virgin.
Nice.
Snape will teach him.
Yeah.
Snape will now teach Harry this skill, which is very Jedi
mind,
meditation, and power stuff. Very relatable, comparable. So can't tell Umbridge about this. Snape and Sirius bicker.
Shocking.
But I guess Malfoy saw him. Who's him?
I guess Harry going into Snape's office.
Are you calling me a coward? Sirius and Snape had their wands out.
Yeah, well, they hate each other.
That was cute.
Malfoy, the dad, saw the dog. Because we're still at home for Christmas during this.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just a lot more of like, again, we're not in school, but you're getting more directly from the Order now because you're staying at the Order of the Phoenix for Christmas. Because they left Mungo's, because they were visiting Mr. Weasley, but they go home and he's spending time with Sirius. But Sirius is getting angry and cooped up and he's arguing with people, and Snape plays into that. He's poking the bear. He's like, what are you doing here? Like, don't criticize what I'm doing. What are you doing? You're fucking sitting on your ass but Sirius can't go anywhere. And when he did go somewhere, didn't he escort them to the hospital or something? Or he escorted them to the train. And they were like, Malfoy fucking saw you. Like, don't be a dumbass.
Yeah, Lupin and Tonks escort kids to the night bus. But this is one of my big questions. This is like one of the answers I really want. I wrote, was Mundy the other Death Eater? Because around the time Cedric dies, Voldy says about his 12 loyal Death Eaters, maybe. Maybe I have the number wrong, but 2 were missing. 1 was a traitor and 1 ran off or something. And obviously 1 is Snape, and we didn't know who the 12th was. And
Karkaroff.
We knew that?
Yeah.
He was
Karkaroff was the scared cat.
Well, I wrote, was Mundy the other Death Eater? Didn't remember that.
You didn't.
Okay, whatever. And then, so after this whole interaction and hang out a little sesh. Then they're going back to the night bus. I wrote, I have a bad feeling about this parting with Sirius, and then in capital letters, Sirius is dead soon.
I'm glad that you picked up on it.
Predictable.
Oh,
Saw this coming a mile away.
I didn't. I was also like 12 when I read this.
Sirius gives Harry Potter a parting gift. It's a way of letting him know if Snape is being a dick. Harry knew he'd never eat.
Oh, which is so sad.
Harry wanted Sirius to be careful, don't do anything stupid, look after yourself. Harry never said what he wanted to say back to Sirius, and he's dead. Then we get into another term, not a term I needed to guess, but help me out here.
Legitimacy?
Yeah, there we go. The ability to extract feelings and memories from another person's mind.
Yeah.
Very Jedi-like, or Sith-like, however you want to put it, Force-like. The mind is not a book. Only Muggles talk of mind reading. I wrote that in my probably a quote I liked. Time and space matter. Eye contact is important. When asleep / vulnerable, sharing LV's, Lord Voldemort's thoughts and emotions. The curse that didn't kill Harry forges a connection with Voldemort. Close your mind to him. Voldy didn't know about this connection until only recently. Voldy knows he can likely access Harry's feelings and thoughts. Snape saw Harry's memories. This is all good stuff. This is all good stuff. I can't.
It is. It's just a lot. Like, there's a lot happening.
Yeah, but give me more of this unless Cho wanted to get,
Yeah, I get that.
I'm kidding. I like Cho. Stinging hex to Snape's wrist on accident. This is all while they're starting the clemency. Snape's getting a little angry and says to clear your mind, let go of all emotion, clear Jedi ripoff of all their rules and stuff. Snape saw Harry's fears, which could be used as weapons for Voldemort. There's the constant corridor in dreams, which is clear now. The Department of Mysteries is the corridor that you're seeing.
Key? Yeah.
Oh, they said he. I was like, what I missed?
No, it's
okay.
Key.
He was there with Arthur, so he remembers that corridor. That's where Voldemort attacked Arthur in that dream. Empty your mind every night before you go to sleep. Sounds like what teenagers do before they go to sleep. They empty something.
Ew.
So Podmore, which is what we're trying to do, so like, subscribe, and was trying to get into a door too. He's really happy, something he's been hoping for. This is what Harry feels and sees. I guess sees that or hears.
Yeah, he's
Voldemort.
Yeah.
So Voldemort's happy. He's been hoping for something, and he's closer to it or achieve. So now there's a mass breakout of Azkaban. Bode? Help me out here. Bode? Bode, dead in bed, strangled by a plant. Bode was in Arthur's room. Devil's snare was sent to the next one.
Yeah, sorry.
The kids
he was in the hospital.
I remember him. He's a kid. He's a student.
No. He was a person in Arthur's room in the hospital.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Okay. More decrees are coming. Sackings would probably be coming soon. Teachers getting fired. Luna and now Rita Skeets. Skeets is. And she's with Hermie, and they're getting along.
Yep.
And Skeets is looking rough. She's seen better days.
She is.
The plan is for a positive article for Harry
to be in the Quibbler.
And I'm getting news here. Getting certain news channel vibes here. I won't say which. It was very slanted, maybe. So anyway, so it's a Quibbler article.
Yeah.
And they're trying to sway opinions.
But like Rita would be kind of like somebody that used to write for the Times, even though they were crooked, all of a sudden writing for Star magazine. Like, you'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? This is a shamble. But here we are. Quibbler arrives and
Rita agrees to do this.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the Quibbler arrives shortly after this. Harry Potter speaks out at last the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And now, I believe Harry is banned from Hogsmeade.
Yeah, and anybody that has the Quibbler is going to be expelled. So obviously, this is high school kids, right? You can't have this. They're going to have a million of them. Do you remember when we were in high school, it was like laser pointers are the worst thing ever, and everyone had to have a fucking laser pointer. Like, why would you put a target on something that you don't want kids? A couple of years ago, fidget spinners. Anybody that has one is going to get kicked out of school. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, then everyone's going to fucking want one.
It was the best-selling issue of the Quibbler. Harry is now a celeb again. He's not getting side-eyed. He's not getting treated like an outcast,
Not by
thought
everybody.
of as a fraud or a liar. And then another dream scene. Harry was in Voldemort's mirror. He got into Snape's mind. The shield charm. There was a woman screaming, "Trelawney's fired!" I'm just skipping.
I know there's a lot here. Well,
Yeah.
okay, so Harry got into Snape's
mind.
Yeah.
In the he saw the thing, like he saw the courtroom. Is that what that was?
No, I don't think that.
I don't remember
Pensieve.
clearly.
No. I think
Pensive,
I
whatever.
think that when they're doing, I think this is when they do
The practice.
clemency. He gets.
Yeah.
He's trying to push back, and all he gets out of Snape's mind is a woman screaming,
Okay.
which we find out later what that is. But
And now Trelawney's replacement is Ferenz, the centaur.
yeah, and so we go into the forest with him, which there's a lot. There's a lot that this is setting up story the way that.
Or was they Star Wars?
No.
Damn it.
What? This is setting up the story the way that Hagrid going to the giant sets up story. It's necessary.
Oh, is this with the big grop, all that
Yeah,
shit?
we're not gonna chat about that.
Womp,
The same way
womp.
that we're
Grop,
basically we're not gonna talk womp grop. Nice.
Grop, grop.
We're not going to talk about the centaur and the friends doing things, but it is a note. I think the whole point of this is to say that the humans or the magical community are not the only ones paying attention, because they were not the only ones affected by the last time that Voldemort came to power. So the centaurs, the giant. Next.
So now we get into a big part of this book where you find out that Umbridge knows about the club. And you find out that Marietta, who we haven't mentioned before, Marietta, who's Cho's friend, Marietta Edgecombe, she was the informant who ratted on the group. Then all of a sudden, I guess like Umbridge is trying to be like, "Hey, tell me what you tell them what you told me," blah 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 blah. And all of a sudden, she like can't speak, and the word "sneak" formed across her face. And right away, I think Harry knew that was Hermione's jinx, and it isn't cracked by Umbridge or Fudge. I guess Fudge is
such
around.
cool magic.
Dumbledore's army is named. So now Dumbledore confesses and says, "He did this. It was all me. You have to arrest me. I won't go quietly. I will have to hurt you." I don't remember who says that. I think Dumbledore might say that to Fudge.
Yeah, like, don't touch me.
He's being like a threat. He's like posing as a threat to get the attention off the kids, I assume, if I remember correctly.
I won't go quietly, yeah.
So Dumbledore actually hexed them, except Mary, McGon, and Harry. I wrote Mary, McGonagall, and Harry. He had to hex Kingsley, even though he's in the OOP.
Yeah.
But he messed with Marietta. Dumbledore is leaving before he can get arrested.
Yep.
Once again, Dumbledore's army came back to bite him in the ass. That's what I meant. So, study. Dumbledore, I believe, tells Harry before he vanishes, study accuracy as hard as you can.
It's so important, yeah.
You must promise me, remember to close your mind. Remember to act like a jet. You will understand Dumbledore and Fawkes disappear. You can't disapparate from inside the school.
Yes, you wrote that.
I did write that.
He doesn't disapparate. He uses magic from Fawkes.
Okay. I don't know if I knew that or remember that. I don't know. Maybe I doubt I remember that.
A lot of people thought that was a plot hole, that he disapparated, but he doesn't. He uses Phoenix magic.
Okay. Then Fudge is all pissed. He says, "This is the end of it." So now we get into Snape's story and his memory.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just, instead of reading this, I'm going to ask you what you think.
James was a dick.
Yeah, how the four of them used to tease Snape, and how Lily stuck up for him because she was his friend. But
false idols, Harry.
Well, no, seriously. What are your thoughts on the fact that he jumps into Snape's memory, and his memory is that his father, like, this entire time, you don't know why Snape hates his dad. And now you're finally getting into it, and Snape is obviously fucking pissed because Harry is doing exactly what Snape wanted him to do, which is pushing back, but he didn't think he would push far enough to, like, get into his memories. And now you're seeing that his dad was, in fact, at least in portions of his life in school, an asshole.
Honestly, it was just James trying to find himself. He was young. He wanted to take Snape's pants off and see that Snape dick, and he was just confused. He was growing. It was a growing moment. He needed to know if he was into Snape or Lily. Take his pants off. What the fuck? So, no, it's, it's a hard reality. And then obviously someone might think that this would pull Harry closer to Sirius because now he can be like, and Lupin, but more so Sirius because Sirius is actually here still. And was my dad the dick? Is Snape in the wrong? La, la, la. Now I get it. Snape's not that bad. My dad was the dick. Blah, 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 all that. And I believe Lupin, they interact soon or around this time, and Lupin's like, yeah, we were mean. Like,
Yeah.
Like
They were also kids.
yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah.
But that's when Snape goes, fuck off. No more clemency.
Yeah,
You
Snape.
don't get to.
Snape
yeah,
did
we're
not
done.
like this.
We're done.
All makes sense. All good. It's good character building and learning. Good info.
That's not good. How is that good?
No, I meant like well done.
Oh, okay. Because Dumbledore literally his last request to him before he left was.
I didn't mean good for Harry. I meant like
Oh,
good,
okay.
good background.
Oh, look at you.
And it's not
Coming around.
groundbreaking, but now we know why. Now we finally have an answer 5 books in to the hatred.
Yeah. Well, some of it, but keep going.
So then I wrote like, why? What the hell did Lily see in the bully? Well, whatever. That's another story for another day. So now there's no more Aquamancy classes. Exams are coming up, and then
Now the letters have been stopped.
okay, so no more owls.
So the only way that they're going to be able to talk to Sirius is using flu powder and sticking their head into.
And they got to, but they have to do it from Umbridge's.
Yes, because
fireplace.
they originally were talking to him in another fireplace, but all the fireplaces are being watched now, and the only one that's not is hers.
Okay, and then I wrote more exam nonsense. Yada 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 yada.
I get.
Another dream. You'll have to kill me. It's Voldy versus Sirius out of nowhere. I wrote lame, but I don't even remember. So now there's nobody left. So McGonagall's gone. Trelawney's fired. Dumbledore's gone. So there's nobody left to tell anything to adult-wise. And Snape isn't on good terms with Harry. So now Harry's kind of fucked. And Harry is convinced that Sirius is being tortured and held captive by Voldemort. He's got nobody to tell. Also, Hermione says there's no proof. It could be a trap.
Yep.
So Hermione, again, the smartest character in the book.
Right, but he can't go to Snape, and he can't go to.
Yeah, he's got no help, so now he's got to do shit himself. So they sneak into B's fireplace,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Ginny and Luna act as lookouts. They do. They just want to see. They want to tell everyone. Harry's convinced that this is real. They get the call through or whatever you call it, and they see. Is this where it's Lupin and Sirius? Lupin assures him.
No, this is when they can't get in touch with anyone and Creature's there.
Oh, so Creature answers
That's the
the
whole
call.
point, because Harry thinks that Sirius is being tortured.
Yes.
And he can't get him, and Creature's like, yeah, he's not here.
So is this
So
like?
he's like, fuck.
Okay, so now they decide they need to jump on these flying horses, get to the Ministry, and save Sirius. Do it on their own.
Yeah, but
they also try to tell Snape.
they try to tell Snape, because remember,
How does that get?
Umbridge catches them. Umbridge catches them, and they're like, you're right. And then Hermione does this whole diversion where she's like, you're right, the weapon, it's in the woods. Because the Centaurs fucking take Umbridge away. They're like, rah, this bitch. And they take her away.
Oh, so this is now in the woods. They're trying to.
Yeah. And Grop shows up, and then he takes 50 arrows to the face, but the Centaurs run. And Harry and Hermione run, but then they hop on the Thestrals. So this is when they go to the department, because they've gotten rid of Umbridge.
Why couldn't they tell Snape what was the in between? What was the blockage there?
She was there. When they run into Snape.
How does Snape ultimately find?
Because they're standing there, and Umbridge is standing there, and they're trying to say to him, like, listen to what. Yeah, they're like.
Snape is in the woods?
No, in the school.
This is in the room.
I think they're in the school. And they're like, Snuffles is in danger. Yeah, and Umbridge is like, the fuck are they talking about? And Snape's like, I have no fucking clue, because he's got to play the game.
Okay, now it's coming back.
Yeah.
Snape protects Harry, doesn't have the potion. He says, I don't have any more of the potion. Because Umbridge wants, like, a truth-telling potion.
Oh, Veritaserum, yeah.
So, whatever you just said. Snape lies.
Yeah.
So Snape
And then they take
Snape
her to
comes
the,
around.
and then
Okay.
they take her to the blah blah blah
Okay,
blah
so-
blah. Blah. Okay, so we go to
so-
the Department of Mysteries now.
Yeah.
'cause they're flying.
Fast forward.
Here we are
They
at
see the orbs.
This is the climax of the story.
Yeah, that's what she said. So they see the orbs, and they see that there's a name on the Harry's name. Oh, sorry. Sirius.
Wow, you're just gonna blow
Sirius.
through everything.
No, I'm getting to the prophecy.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Sirius is not there. They know that Sirius is not there because they are physically where they saw the vision.
Okay.
So they
I'm
know.
just saying that you're skipping through the whole part where they have to, like, as kids, get through the Ministry of Magic with nobody seeing them, and they have to, like, get through that little spot.
Yeah, but Harry was there already.
Fine.
He uses his memory. He was
Fine,
there with
fine.
Arthur. So now
So they get to the prophecy.
see the
She's not
orbs,
there. Mhm.
which are prophecies you learn.
Yes. Yeah.
Harry sees that his name is on one of them.
Yes.
And at the close of a chapter, I believe he grabs it, and then you hear from behind, thank you very much, I'll take that. And
Yeah.
I believe it's Malfoy.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Malfoy.
Lucius.
Lucius Malfoy, thank you. So now it's like, oh, they're here.
Yeah.
It's the Death Eaters
Yes.
versus the kids.
Yep.
And what I thought was a very clunky battle scene, very long, very hard to follow
Okay.
at times.
Okay.
But the kids get owned.
Yeah.
The kids get, rightfully so.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I liked it because that's what
Honest, they're adults that are
that's what
performing
really
magic.
happened.
These kids are literally just like tripping out of the way of spells and having
Right.
to break their nose instead of like.
Yeah, these kids are fucked up.
Yeah.
Also, there was like a weird Uranus joke.
I don't know what you're talking about there, but
Then there was like the brain room. And it was just very
the
weird.
brain room was cool.
This whole didn't hit for me. This didn't land with me. All this. But
Oh, okay.
I thought it was clunky and all over the place.
All right.
Hard to follow. So the fight goes on. It's really just Harry versus half the Death Eaters, right? But towards the end, and then
Towards the
then the fiend, the Order shows up.
Yes, the order shows up.
So now it's like a fair fight.
Yeah, because Snape finally fucking told them.
And
Creature, right? No, I don't know.
and Bellatrix is there, and all you want is for Neville to not be all fucked up and like bent backwards and broken.
To fuck her
And
up.
all you want is for revenge there, which I'm sure is coming soon. I think. But then I might be skipping ahead if there's a plot point, whatever. But then the big part of this book, the juice, is the death of Sirius Black.
Oh, not that the prophecy breaks.
Yes, okay, that's the other big part of this scene.
That's huge.
Yes.
They drop.
So that was the prophecy was the weapon that we kept mentioning.
There's a figure that appears and then dissolves, but you don't hear any of it, and
Right,
you're
so
like,
the
"Fuck," but
prophecy's not
nobody
broken.
fucking hears it
And Voldemort wanted the prophecy to know the full meaning of
because
the.
that's the weapon.
That's the weapon. Yes. So that's now gone.
Yes, no one heard it. None of the Death Eaters.
Who dropped it? I don't think it was Harry. I think
Yeah,
someone.
they have it. Somebody knocks it out of somebody's hand.
think it's
One of them.
one of the kids, and they apologize to Harry. But yeah, so then like Harry feels a little hopeless there because that was important. No one knows what it is, so and that's what Voldemort's after.
Harry gives it to Sirius, who deliberately drops it.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Thought a kid dropped it. Anyway, so okay, let's go back to the Sirius death. I knew it was coming.
Oh.
Don't like how or who. I don't like that it was her. I felt like we didn't need another villain. We didn't need more piled on to Harry, in my opinion. We all want the Neville revenge story.
Yeah, but he has his power. Yes, he's powerful, but he's powerful because he has a following of evil people. The same way that like Palpatine, and Vader, and you know what I mean? It's not just one guy. It's not just Voldemort. So yes, you didn't need any more evil people, but you have to see just how deep, dark, and evil his people are. That's the whole point. You need to see that the people that are following him aren't
No,
just
but I just didn't like. I didn't
brain
like.
dead idiots. They're fucking horrible, mean, cruel
thought- so-
killers.
Now I assume Voldemort kills Dumbledore. Because I thought this would have hit more if Voldemort killed Sirius. I would have made him more
Why would Voldemort kill Sirius? He doesn't give a fuck about Sirius.
He's still looking for him.
Well,
He's still after him this whole time. I just would have built
no,
up
he's not.
because Voldemort
He's not after Sirius. What are you talking about?
He's
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's not after Sirius. There'd be no reason for Voldemort to be after Sirius. Sirius can't come out into the light of day because the public still thinks that he's the one who murdered Harry Potter's parents. They think that he is the one who gave up.
Well, Voldemort's going to
Their
kill anyone
spot.
in his way.
What I'm saying is he's not seeking him out.
I had that in my notes somewhere.
Nope.
But
Anyway.
so he wouldn't have killed him.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
then he would have literally wiped out everyone just to get
Anyway,
to
I would have because listen, throughout these 5 books, Voldemort's not present.
He's weak as fuck, bro. And now he's getting there and he's sending his henchmen. This is his whole thing.
Yeah, but he's not.
He doesn't go to do any of his bidding. He sends his fucking Death Eaters.
Let me just.
All right, keep going.
I don't like who killed Sirius. I don't like how it happened. It was to me it was clunky. I wouldn't say it's sudden. I saw it coming a mile away, but how it happened, who did it, blah blah blah. It wasn't for me.
Annoying, weak inmate, he writes.
And Bellatrix was annoying as fuck with her dialogue and stuff. So all right, so now they're I guess they're trying to leave, and now Voldemort shows up, and Dumbledore.
What did you think when he fell through the veil, though? Did you think he was dead?
I thought yes, but I felt like that left room for either or a comeback or a wannabe Force Ghost, like some kind of a presence.
All right, so the only one he ever feared.
Where are we in my notes?
Chapter 36. Listen, they're all dead. Sorry, no, they're not all dead. He's dead. They've all left that room now. They're running away. They're like, ha, 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 ha.
Yeah,
like the prophecy is gone.
They all bail because Dumbledore shows up.
Yes.
Yeah. And he's like picking them off.
Yes.
All right, yeah. So, yeah, so I don't know. I thought it was very clunky and so now how does Harry get separated?
He runs after Bella. He's trying to kill Bellatrix.
Right. Okay, rightfully so. Okay. So now he runs after.
And he's trying to throw Cruciato, and he's trying to throw.
He's missing, I assume.
No, they're laughing at him because they're like, you need to mean it. Like, you don't get to just perform the unforgivable curses because you want to. They're like, she's literally running away laughing, and like, you have to mean it. Like, you're horrible. Like, you're not a good wizard. But I think that this like supports everything that you've ever said about him, is that like he's not a skilled wizard. He's trying to throw these really advanced.
What are they saying, that he doesn't love Sirius?
No, they're saying that he doesn't have enough hatred in his heart to torture somebody else. It's not love that would perform that spell.
Hasn't he said
it's hatred?
Hasn't he said in previous? He's used strong language in previous books directed at Malfoy's son, but.
Yeah, but I don't like a lot of people. Doesn't mean that I would kill them. I can use a lot of strong language.
I think he's used kill, and I think he's used that language and stuff. I don't know. I just felt like take off her leg. Give me something. Give me a little.
He doesn't know spells for that.
Give me some flesh. No.
Remember, this entire year too, they haven't been taught anything new. So the only defense against the dark arts that he actually has is from your 14-year-old year at school and less. And he only learned a Patronus because it was a protective skill for him to have when the Dementors were around. Otherwise, who is teaching him any of these? They don't teach them the unforgivable curses. They teach them of them. They don't teach them how to perform them. They're 14 years old.
I just feel like he would mean. He just saw his godfather.
He doesn't know how to use the spell, though.
But he does, but he doesn't mean.
No, it would be like giving somebody a gun who's never shot a gun before. You're not going to have perfect aim the first time just because you hate that person.
You know what would have landed then? If she stops, she looks and she's laughing at him and says, "You need to mean it," and then he fucking means it and kills her.
Yeah, but he doesn't know the spell, Greg. You don't just get to say the word and
he doesn't know the spell, you're saying?
Like, they don't know how to perform these things. Nobody's ever taught them how to perform the spell. You know how when they learn Lumos, they have to practice it in class?
I thought he knew, but it didn't land because he didn't mean it.
They know of it.
So whatever.
All right, anyway, keep going.
I didn't like any of this.
I get it.
Then Voldemort shows up after this little chase and failed attempt at it.
Yeah, and now they're in like the center of the ministry.
And then Voldemort's like, taking your life would not... No, sorry, let's skip a little ahead. So I think it's like fallen statues. It's Voldemort trying to get it. Harry for a little bit, and then Dumbledore shows up.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dumbledore says taking your life would not satisfy me to Voldemort, and then Voldemort tries to what? Possess Harry. So Dumbledore would kill Harry, right? Did I have that right?
Well, but yeah. Just like it's kind of like when you in the movies with evil people when they hold the protagonist at gunpoint and somebody else is holding the gun.
But it's possession. He wants the body to die.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Yeah. So
he's like, come at me now.
so
I'm
it's
Harry.
not exactly because that would be a shield, no? But so yeah, I wrote end it, Dork. Fucking end this. Just end it all. If he's the biggest, baddest wizard of all, Harry would make the ultimate sacrifice for the world. But anyway, failure. The quote was, "Failure to understand is your greatest weakness."
And then
And Star Wars vibes there. And then Voldemort vanishes.
this battle scene is actually done really well in the movies, which I can't believe that I'm saying. But I feel like this is so, like you said, it's clunky in the books. It's really hard to picture these things.
More so the
earlier
Death
parts.
Eaters.
Okay, because this battle in the movies
this was
cool. It's pretty.
This was easy to follow.
Okay, all right.
The snake was defeated by Dumbledore. Scar burst open. Then is Fawkes dead? I didn't know. I'm jumping around a little bit, but we've gone a little long. So all while this is ending, this little battle, and Voldemort, before he gets away, Fudge saw him. So now all is well, and everyone believes everyone, and Dumbledore can go back, and everyone knows Harry was never lying or a fraud, and then they go back to Hogwarts. And now I'm getting a little tad bit. This is getting a little tad bit old. But I guess it's like symmetry. How they all end in like Dumbledore's orbit, and they all begin at Privet Drive. But then we get like the little speech, little dialogue between Dumbledore and Harry, and this is where you learn a lot.
Yeah, a lot. You learn why he's not making eye contact with him. You learn.
Yeah, you learn all that. And then, pain is your greatest strength, is the quote. And Harry says, I don't want to be human. I laughed out. And then that. A little better with the quote there.
Okay.
But Dumbledore says it was his fault. You still shouldn't have been at the department, moron. That's what I wrote. Then I think Sirius is kind of like a bargain bin Obi-Wan. But I do like Sirius.
Bargain bin
Obi-Wan. Then, like you said, Dumbledore didn't look at him. We know why. He tried to protect him by avoiding him. I thought that was lame. And then I wrote, sacrifice Harry in hope of killing Voldy. Then I thought something was meaningless.
I don't know.
Snape knew about the door dream and the prophecy. Voldemort didn't want to reveal himself, so he got Harry to go to the dumb.
Yeah, because the only people that can retrieve the prophecy are the people that the prophecy is about. That's why he got him to go there. Okay. That's why this whole thing was a trap. Because Voldemort and him are the only ones who can. But if he goes, he can't just go wandering into the Ministry of Magic.
Something about Hermione, I guess I predicted. Don't remember what it was. And then you find out the creature.
No, Hermione told you that it was a trap.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you for remembering my thoughts. Yeah.
And Creature's an asshole.
Backstabber, but he never liked Sirius. And then
you're tired of Dumbledore explaining it.
A little bit, but it is symmetry. I don't know. I just thought this was kind of a little lame. And then you get to the part where only Harry can kill Voldemort.
Yeah.
Which makes and kind of, in a way, it kind of makes the Order of the Phoenix almost irrelevant because they can't even do anything. They can just hope to contain him for as long as possible. But it also could have been Neville. Neville was also born in the end of July, so this could be Neville, which I find is hilarious, but it is. The prophecy says it is you because the mark, and Voldemort chose Harry, not Neville. So Voldemort chose his killer.
Yep.
Which is whatever. He chose a half-blood like himself. So Voldemort gave his killers his powers, which I found funny and a little dumb.
Is it, though?
Yeah, it's just kind of... I don't know. I'm not... I know I'm not 12, whatever, but I don't know, the whole, love and...
I just think that it's really cool that, when you're reading the book, you're like, fuck, the prophecy's gone. So what is it? And then Dumbledore just happens to be the only other person that heard it. And it was Trelawney who said it. Trelawney was the one who twice in her life has made an accurate prophecy. And one of them was this one. And she's like, neither can live while the other survives. And Dumbledore heard it while he was interviewing her. Isn't it while he was interviewing her for the job? And she goes weird and has like a semi-seizure / stroke / whatever. And she says, neither can live while the other survives. And they figured out that it could be either of those boys because they're the only people that are in the magic community that were born. But because Voldemort feels that it's one, not the other. I also think that there's something to be said, too, for the fact that he had accessibility to Harry because he had Peter Pettigrew as a double fucking spy. Versus like the Longbottoms. Did they have a secret keeper? Did they go into hiding? Who was it? You know what I mean? Like it was like an opportunity kill almost. It's like, which of these babies do I have to kill? Oh, one of them I happen to have one of their longest and most trusted friends as a follower. So here we go. Let's kill him. But he does. He's the one who gives him his powers. And that's one of their many connections, right? This is why he can see inside of his head and why he's got to continue to practice clemency and why his scar hurts every time because they're connected. They've been connected. And Voldemort made that connection.
So Voldemort doesn't know that Dumbledore can't kill him, but he fears him?
Voldemort doesn't know that Dumbledore can't kill who?
Himself.
Oh, yeah. I guess.
So Voldemort does
remember,
not...
he doesn't know the prophecy.
Right.
He's never heard it.
Okay. So I assume that's going to come into play in the next book.
Yeah.
The only thing I was a little confused about was the little mirror at the end, and he doesn't come, but I'm glad he doesn't come.
It was hope.
Which is Star Wars.
A New Hope.
Yeah, it's all about hope. So...
I know. But it's one of those things that you're like, oh, duh, you dumbass.
But
you could have been contacting him this way the whole school year.
Right, this was the gift he gave him.
Yeah. Instead of sneaking in for fires and...
I did write that this was the best part of the book.
Uh-oh.
I'm glad that it didn't all end in... I'm glad it ended on a downer.
Oh.
And that's why a lot of people love Empire Strikes.
Because it ends on a downer.
It ends on a downer. So
why? Because that's like real?
No, it's they get their ass kicked and they're left scrambling at the end of Empire and Hans,
as they are here.
Hans frozen and all that shit, and Luke doesn't have a hand. So all right, yeah, so that's that.
Yeah.
That's the book. So let's do quickly. We'll do likes and dislikes. Likes, Sirius and Lupin, they always hit for me. I said it during the episode what I liked. I forgot. Because there's a lot. There's a longer episode. I don't know. I guess I like the ensemble stuff and everything and Avengers and Stranger Things. I want the ensemble. I want group. And this is a lot of picking characters apart and leaving Sirius here and Dumbledore's gone. And I don't love that in stories.
But you're saying like at the Ministry of Magic when they're all back, like Neville's there and Luna's there.
Things like that. Yeah, I like a group. Like a group. But
just to see how they all interact. Cool.
I don't know. I a lot of things missed from it. I don't want to crush this book, but
okay. So that was it for your likes then.
I said it during the episode.
Yeah, no, you did. You talked about things.
I said a couple.
Yeah. But dislikes. Go ahead.
I felt it was a lot of filler. Obviously, a huge death, and a lot of information. But event-wise, I guess. You said they brought up the prophecy breaking and the death. Other than that, not much really did stick with me, obviously, after we took this break.
Oh, God, okay, yeah.
I'm sure a lot of stuff will be important. We just got a lot of, like we didn't even talk about it, rightfully so, but, like, the giant stuff and Umbridge and being annoying. And
Centaurs.
Centaur, like, I don't know. I'm just, like...
But you
38
don't
chapters.
understand why Umbridge is.
No, I know she was necessary. I get that.
The power of the, but not so much furthering. It's like she's a representation of how the government is infiltrating this, and why the Order of the Phoenix has to be a secret. This is not like the Avengers where they get to just be the superheroes out in the open.
No, I'm
it's
not-
like, no,
I'm
the
not
government
comparing
is
that.
trying to control all of this, and she's that like parental choice in schools, dare I say. You know, like she's that person that's going to be the representation of everything
It's
that's
just
trying
like-
to water everything down when everything is going bad, and they're blocking everything. Even the news outlets are, covering
Even at
everything
that-
up.
And this relates to like the Giants and the Central stuff. She was like what, carried away, taken like
Yeah.
it's just like, oh, poof, you're gone. Like I
Well,
don't
because
know.
they hate her because she called them beasts, and that's
No,
another
I
thing.
know. I'm just saying in the grand scheme.
Okay, all
Yes,
right,
I'm not getting
So-
detailed. All right, so yeah, this book
Out of 5. Here we go.
didn't like this book.
Oh.
I know it's a lot of people's favorite book. So my friend Whitney, who gave us the terms, this is her favorite book. Sirius is her favorite character. She had a picture of Sirius in her bathroom, like a framed picture.
That's amazing.
So I get the loss, but overall, this book was a miss for me, not for me. So out of 5,
Mhm.
1.8.
Yikes.
This didn't do it for me. Even the Sirius's death didn't even blow me away, and the fight scene was clunky, and I don't know.
Okay.
This book was a miss.
Okay.
But if you like it, like it. If you think I'm an idiot, comment.
Ouch. 1.8.
This was my Jar Jar Binks.
Your score for the last book was a 3. So we're going down.
Well, I assume
I
this.
want to say your highest score so far was book 3. Think. Sorry, listeners. I need to keep
I
track.
think I gave a high score for book 1
You did.
because I didn't know a lot.
I
I didn't
know,
know there
you
were
did.
vampires.
I know.
Vampires. I didn't know. So yeah. So
Oh, man.
I don't want to crush this, but you know how I feel.
You crushed it. Okay. Well, next time we are together, I will be watching episode 2, Attack of the Clones.
Plural, yes.
And this is Jar Jar Binks Part 2, which so excited to see him again. Blech. But you have some dry quiz stuff for moi. Oh, wait. What's your prediction for the next book?
Okay. So
Oh, it's called Half-Blood Prince, by the way.
are we getting like a Turkish prince? Or is that a nickname for?
Like
Is it a
Turkish.
nickname for Riddle or Potter? I don't know because we got like the foreign Quidditch player. Where was
From?
he? Was that him?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I don't remember. Predictions. Okay, so if you're an avid listener, thank you, and you also know that I know that Dumbledore dies in the next. At least I think I know that.
Okay.
I think it's a sacrifice.
Okay.
I think he dies protecting Harry, I assume.
Okay.
Other predictions as far as that, I guess they have to a new dark arts professor. I think they get a good one. I think that one sticks for 2 books. I think Ron and Hermione start a romantic relationship.
Oh, okay.
But I think the juice of the book is obviously, sure, most of the fans' favorite character dies. So I think that's the big book. I don't know if it comes early or late. That would be interesting if it's early.
Okay.
That would be wild, but I don't think it. As far as side stories, I can't really think of anything. I'm sure Hagrid is very present. But I think it's all about maybe Voldemort actually showing up.
Okay.
I really hope it's not wait 30 chapters and Voldemort kills him in the 36th out of 38. I really hope it's not a rehab. But,
Alright.
And Neville. I think this is a big Neville book.
Oh, you think he's getting a redemption arc?
Maybe not yet, but I think this planted the seeds for Neville to, I don't want to get my ass kicked again like I just did.
Okay.
So Harry,
Shape up.
You're right.
Better shape up. Boop,
I'm your
boop.
Colin Creevy. He was not as creepy.
Oh.
So maybe now Neville is Harry's shadow, but Harry wants it.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I got. I can't really think of much else.
Does you need a man? All right.
Love to see them not be in Hogwarts the whole movie or Hogsmeade. I'd love to see them somewhere else. I'd love to see like and I don't normally
You
love
do
this.
know they're like 16, right? So
No. It doesn't have to be that. I'd love to see maybe like Lupin has to go to Germany for something.
This-
Give me 2 chapters of a
this is
cool
a story
of a
told
cool-
in one point perspective, like it's a first person story.
or Lupin has to do something. Give me
Okay.
more Lupin because
Fine.
Sirius is.
There are only 5 chapters in the entire series that are told outside of his perspective.
All right, well, I don't know this.
Now you do.
That's what I want. Give me more Lupin.
Okay. Dry quiz.
All right.
5 dry terms from Attack of the Clones.
All right, here we go. So my first term for you from Attack the Clone,
Mhm.
Llama Sue.
Keep away from a llama Sue. I have no idea. Llama Sue? I immediately go to a person or a food. Like,
Go on. You got to pick one.
I mean, it sounds like llama stew or soup, so I'm going to stray away from that. Llama Sue. Llama Sue. No, maybe it's a place. I have to go back. Okay. Yeah. Llama Sue sounds like somewhere that dumbass fucking Jar Jar will say, "We must go to Llama Sue." Yeah, it's going to be a place.
All right, what's special or important
right.
about
I don't even remember what we left off.
Darth Maul defeated, Qui-Gon killed.
Yes.
They know there's a threat. The camera zooms in on the Senate.
That's right. And Palpatine is
Chancellor.
he's the no, he's the new leader of the pack, right? The leader of the pack.
Yeah, so
All right, maybe Llama Sue is where they need to go to get I don't know, more backup. Maybe this is where Samuel L. Jackson's people all meet.
the Jedi?
Yeah, like they have to go to Llama Sue to recruit more people to be in the Jedi because the Jedi has a very small, dying group. And now that Yoda's gone, they need to like recruit more people, so they go to Llama Sue.
Yoda's there. You mean Yoda's there?
Duh, this is before.
Yeah. Prequel.
All right, this is where they need to go to recruit people. Keep going.
They need more.
People to be on the good side. The rebels.
Okay. Bail Organa. Bail Organa.
A person. A female.
Okay. What does she do and why is she important?
I don't know. What does she do? Bail Organa. Is she good or evil? She sounds like she's going to be a badass. We've got to get Bail Organa on our side.
You're
So
gonna
maybe
you're gonna have bail to pay.
maybe she plays. Maybe she's one of those people that's like, I don't pick sides, and they're like, no, we need her on our side, so we need to go to Llama Sue to get Bail Organa on our side.
I like that.
Keep going.
Okay.
Close.
Django.
A
J.A.
really great movie with Christopher
no.
Waltz
No,
and
no, Christoph,
Jamie.
no,
okay,
no.
okay.
There's no silent D.
There was some D in that movie.
Never saw.
Christoph Waltz is so attractive. I love him. Also, the character he plays there is amazing. And did you know that Leonardo DiCaprio actually sliced his hand open in the middle?
We're
of
at
that scene?
we're at an hour and 40 minutes.
Okay. Holy shit. All right, Django. Django is another game that they play, like that weird wizard chess one.
Oh, you think I'm sticking one to you?
Yeah,
with
you're
that?
an asshole.
So Django is a game
Yes.
like Jenga.
Yes.
Okay. All right. No. So 2 terms. I brought up Whitney.
Oh, yay.
She.
Oh,
sent
she's
me-
also a Star Wars fan?
not as much,
Oh.
but yes,
Sure.
she's a pothead. So, and she likes Harry Potter.
Nice.
Here's her first term.
My first term for Alicia is Dooku.
Do you want that again, or you want me to say it?
No, say it.
Dooku.
Dooku?
Dooku. Dooku.
Dookie. Dooku. Person, place, thing. Person, place, thing. It sounds like a place. Yeah, you're not going to use a Dooku.
So Dooku.
It's a place. Another place.
Why is it important?
Maybe a battle happens in Dooku.
The Battle of Dooku.
Yes.
Wrong,
Yeah.
wrong.
Oh. Okay.
My second term is Camino.
El Camino. Great car. Maybe it's a vehicle then.
Go on.
Maybe this is like a one of those like parallels of like real world and fiction.
Okay.
A Camino is a vehicle. So far we've gotten the flying racers and we've gotten half scaffolded Death Stars.
So maybe this is the
And-
first vehicle maybe you've seen with wheels?
Have we not seen any with wheels?
I don't know.
No,
Oh, no,
they're
well,
not using wheels. Why would they use
I
wheels?
guess the Sandcrawler kind of has a wheel-ish thing.
They're not using wheels. They don't need to use wheels. They
I don't know. I'm
fly.
just trying to help out your very wrong prediction.
Well, okay. You're an ass.
So Camino is a vehicle,
A vehicle, yeah,
spaceship,
of
or
sorts.
maybe,
Maybe it's like a
transport. or something.
escape pod.
This will be fun. Okay, so I'm done. This episode's done. Thank you for listening.
This
If you stuck
episode
with the
is
whole thing,
Done.
if you stuck with the whole thing, we love you. Thank you. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, may the force
Stop it. All as well.